What's up, everybody? How we doing? Let me get the chat up here. See if we can invite some folks in here. Let me get the chat up here. Shut that off. What's up, the fishing dream? How we doing? Browntown fishing. Good to see you, buddy. Appreciate you coming over. Let me get the hangouts up here and see if we can invite some folks in here. How we doing? What are we up to today? We doing anything good today? Besides staying out of the cold. There we go. That one there ought to be pretty good. There's a bunch of folks on that one, so that'll work. See if we roast up few friends to hang out with. Who else? See what these guys are up to. I know it's late for Ian, but Chopper might want to come up again. All right. What do we got going on over here again? Squirrely. Ah, there we go. Send me the link. Okay, hey, do me a favor and just type something in when we've been in. What's under the blanket? Junk is under the blanket. How you doing, Hazy buddy? Good to see you. Thanks for coming over and hanging out. You getting some of this cold weather over there? It's brutal here right now, I'll tell you that. Let's see. Hold on a second. Hold on, Paul. I'm coming. What are you doing?
How you doing?
I'm doing all right. I just went live.
Oh, cool. Did I miss it?
Oh, no, I just started it. So come on. Come in.
Okay.
Plug in, all right?
All right.
Later. That's my buddy Paul, the IT guy. Good to see him. Yeah, it's cold and wet. Yeah, we've been pretty brutal here. I think it'd be like negative 22 Celsius or something like that for you. All right, I just heard you chime in here. Someone did, anyways. I don't see you. Maybe it was this one. I know I just heard someone. Huh. I don't see it, so. You know what? Squirrely was in here the other day, so it shouldn't be too hard to get him. You know, we'll just put it right here. Try that one, Squirrel. Hopefully that don't rouse too many people up. I mean, this thing's on top chat again. All right, there we go. What are we all doing? How are we all doing? Hazy's doing pretty good with them CDs, huh, buddy? You getting tired of signing your name? I saw that earlier. Thought that was quite funny, to tell you the truth. Oh, yeah. Jared, hey, buddy. How you doing? What you been up to today? Anything good? Yeah. Take a couple minutes to get some folks in here, that's for sure. But yeah, it's been brutal cold here for forever now, and we're not even looking towards warming up until next week sometime, end of next week. Hopefully. Hey, Alex Express. Good to see you, buddy. What's the matter today, Jared? Captain Jerk. Hey, buddy. Thanks for coming over and hanging out with us. How you doing? What have you been up to? Playing with any of them skulls today? Them blue ones came out pretty cool looking, anyways. Even though you're you roughed them up a bit. Thought they were pretty cool. You could picture popping a little LED light in there or something. Never mind the glow in the dark factor, you know. There you go. Gonna make some more. You clean the molds up good this time? Yeah, you said that the other day, and I kind of see the resemblance. He's got a little more hair than I do. Thank you, though. You know, I've been called worse. Last night, not gonna say anything. But, all right. Well, you know, Jared. I don't know. You know, yeah. I think I may have been there, but I don't remember anything different happening than normal. So actually, I was kind of late last night. I didn't get on till after 2. But it is what it is. I don't know. I'm ready for this winter to end, though. He is Hollywood sex symbol too. Yeah, yeah. Well, you know, I may resemble him from the neck up. Yeah, I'm pear shaped from there down. So it's all good though, you know. Hazy, you still in there, man? You should come up and play a tune for us. I had Mountain Bushcraft Alliance on here the other day playing. He had a great time doing acoustic jam, you know. It was pretty fun. We actually he came in here like 15 shy of 1,000 and we got him over. We got him over it. Not that I'm a support channel, you know, but he wowed my buddies and they all subbed up to him. It was a fun time. What's up, Fishing Dream? You back? I'm 16 from 700. I hate it when that happens. I'm trying not to grow too fast, you know, because it's harder to keep up with, you know. There's like, if I keep it slow, I'll grow with it and I can manage it a little better. So I've been kind of flatlining right around 600, right around there, which is all right with me. You know, I'd love to hit the thousand mark, but you know, that's just more work, right? But I'm having a good time with it, you know. I can't wait till this warms up so I can get outside and actually make some videos, some good videos. I got one in the can now with the wife making some lasagna, but it's my card reader showed stopped working, so it took me forever to figure out how to get the info out of the card. You know, I had to buy an auxiliary thing, and that didn't work. And finally, I found the right cord to hook up to one camera, but I still can't get the other footage out of my cell phone. So it's like, oh man, I'm not good at this tech stuff, you know. Yeah, you know, to fly past 1,000, you know, it's oh yeah, put a lot of legwork into that to get there, I imagine, you know, and you know, probably making good video too, you know, that make a big difference. If you see my first videos, they sucked bad, and you know, I'm not getting that much better. I'm a little better, but I still can't, you know, I can't afford to buy like the all the graphics and stuff to add in. You know, I can only do like raw footage and edit it down so it's not so horribly long and boring. You know, maybe add a little music. I got that much into it and whatnot. But I'm definitely getting better. But it's been just too cold out there to play around. You know, I got a mini bike. I got a mini bike that I want to that I'm gonna cut out and just pump out vids daily. Ah, yeah, there you go. Well, I do this thing during weekdays, and that's enough to keep my subs, and that type of thing, and keep me in people's eyes, kind of thing. But my life ain't that interesting. Right now it's bear season, as in hibernating season, and you just sit inside and make you try and get through the day. Well, it's been so nasty out. Who wants to go outside when it's miserable? Yeah. Heck, it's even cold in here. I'm still sweatshirt on top of a shirt. I got my winter boots on, and that's in the house. Yeah, I hear that. I go over there and say hello to Mickey and a couple of the other ones, but I end up with a ton of subs that don't do anything. They don't watch my stuff. They just want me to watch their stuff. Think that's why I'm kind of stagnated at the 600 mark, because I've really stopped supporting the ones that don't support me, and I don't go to those places, that you get all those horrible subs. Hey, Mackie Outdoor, it's good to see you, girl. I saw your little Olympic video there, and your shout out. It was fun watching you and your cousin run around. Eileen, how you doing? It was killing me the other night. Some folks were talking about what do you call it? Bipolar and depression, and they were talking about having a panel, and I couldn't for the life of me remember your name. It was killing me. So I, you were reminded me of it late last night with your last video, and I was like, oh, all right, now I'll remember it this time and put your name out, because they want to do like a collab talking about that type of stuff. Like one of these things here, a hangout where you all sit down, you know, talk about your experiences and what you know. So I'll send your name their way. Yeah, Alex, I probably do around 10 to 15 a day, here and there. It's all right though, because they come and go. They come and go real quick, and I don't sweat them disappearing either. So if I lose 10, it's, oh well, I lost them because either they didn't have stuff I want to watch. Like, you can only watch so many mukbangs, and if all they do is mukbangs, I'm pretty much not there too much. Hi, Nike girl, how are you? Good to see you. Thanks for coming over. But if you make stuff that's interesting and different, regularly different, it's easier to watch. But I can't watch like the same person eat crap every day. It's like, huh? It's really not that interesting. I don't know how they. Oh, thank you. That's okay, Nike girl. Appreciate it much. It's all good. Come by, say hello, hit the like, and out the door. That's okay. I know. Keeping up with lives isn't easy. Live streams. That's real hard. Like right now, that's all I'm doing. I poke in a video here and there, but that's about it. But I enjoy doing these, especially when my buddies actually show up. I don't know what's taking Squirrely. I'll see if I can roast him again. Yeah, yeah. I sent him that one. I think that's a good. Yeah, that's my yesterday. So did that one. And what was in this? Yeah, I'll throw it in here. Throw it in here. There's a good lot of people in there. See who pops up. Captain, gotta go, man. That's all good. That's all good. Thanks for coming out and hanging out for a couple minutes. Appreciate it much. Sorry, I'm not a little more entertaining at the moment. Not used to being a one man show all the time. Toy man, hey, how you doing? Yeah, my computer is being a hi. Hey there, buddy. Good luck with that. I understand the computer not working with you. I've definitely as I say, I'm not a techie. That's why I got my buddy Paul that does a lot of my IT for me. Oh, don't forget to film it, buddy. Have a good day. Toy man, I believe I sent a link there, buddy. If you want to pop in, um, if not, just write in the one you were in today, yesterday rather. Send a message in there, and I'll put a link in there. Yeah, I'm doing good. I had a good day. Got my chores done and all that happiness, and went to see my buddy Paul. He made his wife, I should say, his wife at their diner or cafeteria, Turnpike Crossing here in New Ipswich. They what did he call it? An open face peenie. It was very much like doing a pizza on your on like pita bread. Wicked tasty, wicked tasty. They loaded up with chicken breasts that were seasoned up pretty good, and tomatoes, peppers, onions, that type of thing. It was like a nice crusty type pizza, crunchy crust. That's why I like to do mini series. Yeah. Oh yeah, I get what you're saying. You do your series about whatever the subject is, and your mystery boxes in between, right? For a little mix it up a little bit, right? Space Galleria. Hey, buddy, I don't think I've seen you before. Muggsy, good to see you. Thanks for coming over, hanging out with us. Appreciate it much. Space Galleria. What are you into, Space Galleria? That's kind of sounds kind of interesting. You might be something different. Oh yeah. What do we got? What's he do? Take a quick peek. Little live streaming game. It looks like gaming.
Hey,
Oh,
Jimmy.
who's that? That the candy cane?
Yes, it's Candy Cane.
Hey girl, how you doing?
I'm not at the house right now.
Oh,
I'm
that's
kind
all
of
right.
walking right now.
That's cool.
Uh, but I got to notice my hangout kind of rung, and I was like, what the hell? So I had to check it.
Might as well, right?
And it was y'all. So I had to come speak to you for a second.
Thank you much. Appreciate you. Looks like you got a decent day there.
I can't see chat or nothing. I ain't
That's
on
okay.
YouTube.
Yeah, we got the Irish train guy in here. Hello, buddy. Muggsy's here. Toy Man's on panel with us.
Yeah, how you doing, Jimmy?
Alrighty. Wish I had the skills to turn you down a little bit, but that's all right.
Yeah, I can turn myself down if you want.
Yeah, if you know how. Yeah, sounds overpowering to me. I don't know how the chat feels about it.
How's that?
It's still loud.
Is it? Well, now?
I don't know. What do you think,
I ain't
chat?
going to be on here too long.
Oh, it's
Just a
okay.
second. I just want to stop in and say, hey.
Appreciate it much, sweetheart. Appreciate it. It's all good.
I'll see
Quad
y'all when I
City
get to the
Bassin.
house.
What's up, buddy? How you doing? Kentucky girl just popped
I
in.
am,
Good to see you.
I am walking right now. I just left the grocery store. So
Yeah, what you pick up
anyway,
dinner?
my hangouts, and I popped in.
Right? Cindy
I
Lopez.
want to say
Hey.
hello.
Okay.
We're
I'll
all
be
good
home.
for
That's good, Cindy.
Oh,
Hope I put a smile on your face.
well, hard to hear
Oh, I
and
think we just
coming in
lost.
and out and
Oh,
everything. But
yeah, you're
yeah, look, I
buffering.
got my earbuds at
Fuchsia,
the. Oh, I just
Fuchsia
want to pop
probably
on
if
for a
you're
second,
talking to me. Who?
and I will see y'all later.
All right, thanks, girl.
Is that any better?
I'll be home shortly,
Yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah.
and I'll
Okay.
try to
Cool.
hop on there.
All righty.
All right, see y'all later.
See
Peace
ya.
out. All right. There we go.
I tried
Oh,
switching stuff around, but I
still
don't
got
think
it.
it's working.
All right. We got an echo now.
Got an echo now?
Uh, yep.
Okay, hang on.
It's only echoing when I talk, but I didn't turn anything on.
Oh,
Oh, maybe this. Nope. Nope. Shouldn't be.
any echo now?
Um, it's gone now. Yep.
Okay.
There it is. What was that?
I had stereo speaker on.
Ah.
That's probably why.
All right, all right. Thanks, Mighty Mo. Appreciate that. Mighty Mo Excavating. Appreciate that very much. Ooh, what the
It's my phone.
man? That was loud.
Yeah.
Rob's Homemade. Hey, buddy. Good to see you. What? I think I saw you on Pusa Studio. Yeah. Yeah, I was on Pusa a time or two. Yep, that I did. Sydney, I hope you're having a good day, really. She's just walking down the street, right, singing "Do What Diddy." But Bass and Binks TV, hey buddy, if you want to pop in, chat, write something in the last chat we were in together, and I can let you in. But okay, where are we? Now, yeah, Puce, if you're talking to me. Oh, okay, Bob. Yeah, never mind. That's the other two. That's okay. I got you now. Where were you? What are you up to today, Troy man? Anything good?
No, not really. Just did a bunch of running around today.
Yeah. Like what?
Well, get some gas, get some beer, get the propane tank filled up for the barbecue.
Yeah, kind of early for that, ain't it?
No, not really, because I'm off all this week. So,
Ah, tough it out and go do some outdoor cooking.
mm-hmm.
I hear that. I pretty much don't do that in the winter.
Well, I got a gas barbecue, so I do it basically all year round.
Right. Yeah, I got a gas barbecue too, and a smoker, and all the
Oh, yeah.
charcoal one. I got all three, But it's like, I don't want to be out there in this cold. So I was like, man, it ain't worth the headache. I can wait till springtime to fire up the Barbie or the smoker.
Mm-hmm.
I got some seasoned apple wood that I'll be doing some smoking with this summer for sure. In fact, I should be out there trimming that apple tree again because what I did last year isn't good enough. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, they grow quick.
I hear you there, Cindy. I hear you there. It ain't worth the effort. It's too much energy to deal with garbage. Just ain't worth it. Okay, just why ruin your day?
Mm-hmm.
You know, I can't believe we've been on here almost a half hour and I've only had a couple people pop in. Quiet
Oh,
day.
well, it's still
Oh,
early yet. It's
well, yeah,
around dinner time anyway, so.
yeah, Yeah, I'm way late. I'm way late.
Oh, yeah.
My usual crowd. But it is what it is. That's why I just do it. Do it when I can because it actually gets different people in here.
Yeah.
People are getting home from work instead of still being at work, and you know,
Oh, yeah. Plus, I had to run around and do the hobby shop, go to McDonald's, get the granddaughter her dinner.
chicken nuggets.
Yeah.
Yeah, all the kids these days are hooked on those things. It's like, oh man, it's so horrible for you. It's not like a bucket of salt. You know, everything they make there is a bucket of salt. That's why it tastes so good, but it's no good for you. It doesn't matter how old, young, or good a shape you're in. Hey, Lisa, good to see ya. You want to pop on so we can at least hear your lovely voice? Johnny Five. Just to bed thought, I'd show my support. Appreciate it, brother. I know it's late for you guys. I appreciate you guys popping in here. My buddy Paul just showed up. Thanks, buddy. Good to see you. Hope you had a nice afternoon. I was just telling everybody about my lunch over there.
Oh, yeah.
You see trains. I told you got to hook up to this guy, didn't I? Oh no,
Yeah.
I had you. Yeah, I did have you hook up to him, Paul. He's the train guy. Coast Life. Hey,
What is
buddy.
up, Jimmy?
Oh, good to see you.
Yeah, buddy. We got an echo.
Yeah, it's not horrible. Let's run with
Oh my god.
it.
Just one day without an echo.
Yeah, I think it's mostly when I talk to you. So, maybe you can you get away from your speaker further? Or, you know what I mean? What are you on? You on your laptop or your phone?
Phone. I mean,
Oh yeah,
I have headphones in, so I don't know why it's even given an echo.
yeah. Like I said, it's not too horrible.
Not yet, huh?
Uh, Toyman, can you see the chat? Chat. He's
Yep.
asking if you have live Steam.
No, I don't have any live steam. All diesels.
What's going on today, Jimmy?
Oh, nothing special. Nothing special. Just doing my thing. Got started a little late here today, so but the usual crew's not here. It's all right though. Oh, they're starting to pop in here. Here we go. Hi, Lisa.
Hi, Lisa.
Hey.
Good to
Hello.
see you. Almost.
Hey. I'll come on camera in a second. I'm just making the baby a bottle.
That's all right. Appreciate it.
Mhm.
Peace out, 25. Appreciate it much, man. I know you guys. Like I said, I know you guys are. You guys probably what 10, 11 o'clock over there. Probably even closer to midnight. It's all good.
How was everybody's day?
We're all doing great. I
Not
think
bad.
so. Hey, Hot Rod. Good to see you.
I'm
Hope
trying
the
to find
echo.
some I'm trying to find some headphones that'll maybe block this out, but I'm having a tough time trying to find headphones.
Yeah,
Hey, Coach. How are you?
All right, how's it going?
All right.
Hi, Joy. Good to see you. Thanks for coming over. Appreciate it much. Yeah, Coast. Maybe a set like I have might help instead of the one with the thing on the throat.
Yeah, that's
Ooh,
uh that's what I have. I think that's where the echo's coming from. Maybe it's too close to the speaker or something.
Well,
yeah.
you gotta learn to lock the door.
How you doing, Rick?
Anthony.
It's all good, Anthony. You're all friends.
Where'd you get your headphones, Jimmy?
These are Logitech like gamer ones.
Gotcha.
Yeah, they're hand-me-down specials, so I don't know what they
Nothing
go
wrong with
for.
hand me down, Jay. Nothing wrong with hand me down.
They
Right.
work.
Well, that's why they're taped up so that they don't move. Because
They're
otherwise
not
they just
wireless.
flop
Are they
around.
wireless?
No, they're not wireless.
No.
No, they're free, man.
Oh.
It helped a real lot with this live streaming because I got people that live above me. They don't need to hear all this.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I'm lucky enough that I stay mellow enough in my vocals to not bother them. They say they can hear some mumbling once in a while late at night, and I'm like, yeah, that must be when I'm lit.
Well, that's like me. I tried to use headphones one time. My neighbor next to me says she feels lonely. She don't hear the voices no more.
Especially, you don't want your neighbors hearing, especially if you're on one of our channels, Anthony's or mine, it gets a little.
Yeah.
Well, that's why she said she was feeling lonely, left out.
Well, the only ones that hear me are the mom and pop. The kids live over that way and over that way. So the only ones, but the parents sleep right above me. So
Hi, Paul B.
hi, my
Hi,
family garden. Thanks for coming over. I know it's late on your side.
Yeah.
As Lisa told me, if those people come for me, you and Anthony won't have it. Yeah, right. I mean, we got no drama here, so I wouldn't sweat it. I mean,
Yeah.
the trolls have not really attacked me yet, and I should knock on some wood, because
I've had them. I just played with them too much, and they got mad.
right. We don't. You play a little better than I do, but I just kind of let them fly and laugh them off, and they move on.
I haven't had that many trolls over on my channel, surprisingly.
Of course, there's a few I made family, but that's because they were funny as hell.
Right.
That happens sometimes. That happens.
There you go. Oh man.
Probably suppose I better turn this thing down too. Yeah, it takes forever to get a new phone set up, right? Every time I look, it's like, oh, I don't have this in there. I don't have that in there.
Well, lucky my last name was easy. I just tapped it to the back of my old one, and everything went whoop.
Yeah, I got most of that stuff, but I didn't like the apps like Facebook and Messenger and all that.
The funny thing is, as soon as I got this one, started using it, my old one started working.
Well, what killed me is the only reason I replaced this is because the battery on the other one was going, and it cost almost as much to replace the battery as it did the phone.
That's the reason I did, because this one's one of them phones you have to take it apart to get to the battery.
Oh yeah, you need a tech to do it.
Yeah, well, I mean, I could do it, but it's a pain in the butt, And I was like, I was at Walmart and they had these on sale. I was like, yeah, I'll go that way. And besides, this one's got more memory than this one, so But the only thing I miss on this one, it's got the IR button on it. I can, anything that has a remote, I can control it. Talking about, I used to mess with people, especially in places like, the Texas Roadhouse and stuff, where they got multiple TVs. I'm in there going. You want to see somebody get upset? Put 9 TVs all on the same channel. Yeah, you get that. They're all like.
That sounds like fun.
Yeah, poor bartender going, it's not me. I swear, the remote's right there. I ain't touching it.
Yeah, that'd be fun to do when you're like out of town.
Yeah.
Let's just say you're in someone else's neighborhood and you put like the opposing team's game on.
Yeah, like go to Kentucky and put on a road tide game.
Well, yeah, it's, like me going to Vermont, where the far side of Vermont, which is really a lot of New York fans.
Mm-hmm.
And when you go in there, it's usually a New York game. So it's like, and we frequent one place that will put Boston games on for us.
Let's see how they feel about the Patriots.
Have your phone number attached to more than one phone. I don't know about that. That's probably.
You can clone it.
Yeah.
Yep. I've done it. Just not a good idea to have both of them on at the same time in the same area. So, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
They kind of collide with the same tower. It don't work good.
And the phone get all confused.
Yeah.
Doesn't know whether to ring or blow up.
Or report you.
Oh, hey, Gaffer.
Oh, Gaffa made it too? Where's Gaffa? Oh, there he is.
Yeah.
Wasn't watching. Was reading the chat.
That's why he snuck in. You wouldn't watch it.
Yeah.
Right? Family, we're all doing pretty good up here, man. We're all doing pretty good.
You can't have your phone attached to more than one.
Except for Gaffa. Gaffa's probably still miserable.
I see. He looks a little better today.
Not really.
Yeah,
Wait, it's more higher
you're
up.
not looking so good today either, Jimmy.
Oh, yeah, I always look good.
Oh,
No,
damn.
you don't, mate. You look pretty drawn out. What's wrong with you today?
Yeah. So they say, dang, Jimmy, you could have given him a little credit, say his head's a little higher up, you know?
He's not slouching like he was yesterday.
Yeah, you know, you got that.
I was just trying to make him feel good.
Yeah.
Hey, Mike, how you doing, buddy? Appreciate you coming over. Hey, Paul, this is daytime TV. We'll cheers with the Kool-Aid.
Yeah.
Yeah. You want to make me feel good? Get on your knees.
Ow.
I ain't worried about making you feel good.
Yeah.
Yeah, 16 degrees. Yeah, it's cold, man. It's cold.
Man.
It was brutal last night, man.
I ain't gonna tell you what's happening here. You're just telling me to shut up.
Yeah, it's all right. I understand. You're
Yeah.
down
Hey,
there.
Paul, baby.
It was 29. Now it's like 67 and climbing. That Gulf wind turned back around. Told that cold front, okay, you had your 3 days. Time to leave. Yeah.
There we go. I just hooked up with Joy Stewart on my messenger.
Yeah, I was going to say, you ain't going to need no jacket to go outside.
Yeah, I have a question, Jimmy.
What's up?
How come Lisa isn't blue?
How come Lisa isn't blue?
Yeah.
Because I'm being a wise guy. Because she hasn't made me blue on her channel yet.
Oh.
Oh, that's how it works.
Well, you know.
I'm not taking it down that road. I'm not taking it down that road.
Yeah, it's kind of, you know, that tick for tack, you know?
Right. Hey, Palladian scientist, UFO builder. Yeah. How you do? We're doing pretty good, man. How you doing? Hey, Maud, thanks for coming over. You Dizzy made the house. Yeah, you Dizzy got the wrench automatically because he helped me do this stuff. So you gotta give a guy a wrench like that, you know?
Yeah.
Oh man, you know, just hanging out, dudes, trying to stay warm. I imagine you're trying to do the same darn thing because it ain't much warmer down there. If you feel like coming on, just say something in that you know, if you can, say something in that last thing we were in together, and
Yeah.
I'll send you a link.
Yeah, you can take my spot. The Echo Man's not doing well with this.
Sorry, Coast.
It's all good, buddy.
Paul's serving coffee. Yeah, Palladium. We're in the teens right now. Been in the teens like all last month and whatnot. Ain't getting better till next week.
Yeah.
Which is pretty late for you know, us warming up. But I'll take it. It is what it is. We're not having that global warming they were all worried about. So.
Oh God! Don't even get me started on that.
Well, it's gonna get warm Thursday. It's gonna be 57.
Yeah. But then it's gonna go back down until next Thursday.
Yeah. It'll be back
38.
You know.
Yeah, the heat's over here.
Yeah, okay, hold on, man. Let me see if I can find you over here because I think this stuff deletes by there we go.
I'll be back.
That's what I told my neighbor. I hope the next ice age hits that way I can stand on top of the iceberg and go.
No, more like if the next ice age hits, mate, I'll survive it and come out the other side on a block of ice. They'll thaw me out, and then I'll go,
Yeah.
Yeah, Palladium,
it was
man.
almost 70 today.
Yeah, coast. You're down there. You're down there in the good weather. So
And
only
now it's
only difference is
now
you
it's
got to
like
deal with
30.
hurricanes. Yeah.
Yeah, but we have parties when those come.
All right, now the winter's heading out, and it's starting to look like it might start breaking up. And don't rush it out, because all of a sudden you'll think, shit, spring, summer, autumn, damn, it's winter again.
Yeah. Hey, there he is.
What's
Who we
going
got?
on?
Mr.
Hey.
Murphy, how are you, sir?
Hello. What's going on? I heard you crying about the cold. Come on, I was working. Listen, my son called me up today and he's like, Dad, he's like, I need a trailer hitch on my minivan. So I'm out in the cold underneath the van, drilling holes, trying to. Have you ever tried to pull a trailer hitch on one of those add-on ones? Oh my God. Don't do it. Don't ever do it.
Yeah, not in January. I mean, not in this brutal cold, anyways. You know,
Yeah.
ain't worth that headache. You know, that's
Oh,
something.
Hey, UFO builder.
Stumps, they freeze so quick. It's not even funny.
Yeah, I know, dude. That's why I don't play out there this time of year.
Somebody screaming at you, tighten the nut, and you're like, I am.
Yeah.
My hands frozen to the wrench.
It was unbelievable.
You know, the only thing worse than that is changing a radiator this time of year.
Or somebody says, hey, that's a ratchet. And you're like, no, it was 5 minutes ago. Now it's frozen.
Yeah, and that's the thing about it is everything you touch is cold too. You know, you wrap this metal, it's a pain in the neck. Oh,
Easy.
Hey, I'm
hooked. Yeah, that's it. Bring pizza in.
Listen, I knew you would come.
Anybody want a slice of pizza?
I knew you would come as soon as I hopped on.
No, there's no anchovies, man.
I got a can in the cabinet there. We can fix that up.
Hey, man, you know, you're not supposed to eat just before you go to bed, especially not a whole pizza.
You don't know Hazy.
Yeah.
You said I was just about to go to bed.
Yeah.
Well, it's midnight, 1 o'clock over there, ain't it?
25 past 11.
Oh, all right. You got another couple hours.
The night's still young.
All right.
Damn, that pizza looks good.
I just put a bit of 1 million Scoville ghost chili sauce on it just for the hell of it.
Right. Yeah, just to make
For you.
Oh, we did that so the wife and kids won't touch it.
Yeah.
Hazy.
Fine.
Hazy. Hazy, after those fucking nuts you ate last time, that sauce is bloody lolly water for you.
Hey, remember Daytime TV, buddy?
Oh, yeah.
Those peanuts,
Hello,
peanuts
beautiful.
13 million Scoville.
Hello, Gaffer. How are you feeling?
Shit house, but hey, I'm getting there.
All right. Oh.
Oh, she got her camera working.
Right?
No, it's my phone. It's my phone.
Oh.
Lisa,
Hold
you
on.
ever get Hazy Days? And there she goes.
Easy.
Kids calling.
I'll be right back. My son needs me again. Hold on.
Oh, that's all right. We
Hazy
understand.
Days, the international, and Dizzy, the international Siamese twins.
That's right. You know it.
Well, we are getting to people do get us mixed up a lot.
Yeah, they're only connected by pizza.
I don't know how they get us mixed up. It's obvious I'm the good-looking one.
I got the proof right here. Look, he wrote it. He wrote it right on my CD. He wrote "We're brothers." What? Yeah. That's
Yeah, I sent him the wrong CD. That was supposed to go to Jimmy.
right.
Is that where that CD went?
Yeah, you know, I knew it wasn't mine.
And now I know why Ian's pissed off.
What's up, Paul?
Gaffer, have anyone ever told you look a little bit like Eric Clapton?
Yeah.
Oh,
A lot.
Yeah, he hears that all the time.
Yeah.
A lot. Like 5 times yesterday, they kept saying, "Geez, that looks like Eric Clapton stoned."
Yeah.
Thanks a lot, boys.
His head's gonna get big.
Paul said Jimmy got the blank copy.
Hey, I almost ruined that thing trying to make it work, and my computer went freaking crazy on me. I had to redo the whole computer.
I couldn't
Crazy.
get it to work on
As-
mine. Though.
Has anyone told you that you look like a YouTube singer I've watched lately?
No.
It's
YouTube?
spitting image, mate.
I've never been on YouTube.
Yeah, you have a look, mate. He's got a decent CD out too.
Yeah.
I'll check it out.
That's everybody who doesn't know Hazy Days. Go check out his channel.
He builds,
Guarantee you'll be interested.
Oh,
he builds these things too. He builds these right with his hands.
Yeah, I've got that.
Yeah.
This is the fourth one he built. See, build
Hey.
number 4.
Yeah.
hold on, Hazy. Let me. Dizzy, let me present you so the camera will stay on you. There you go. Show him.
Yeah.
Had a button.
And don't let Dizzy here put you off going there, all right? Because he's only there occasionally.
Yeah.
And he put whispers in my soul right onto it.
Right.
You sent that to the wrong person again, didn't you, Dizzy? Hazy.
And he put his name, Hazy
Yeah.
Days. Look
That
at
was-
that.
I told you people get it mixed up a lot.
Look at that. This is just awesome. I mean,
Right.
I can't even play the thing. I mean, I can strum it, but it doesn't do it justice. You want to hear it? He played it before he sent it to me. Go
Yep.
listen to that. Go listen to that. It sounds much better than me.
Well, we're gonna get him to play it when he comes over here this summer, right?
That's right. That's right. He's on his way over here sooner than the 28th.
Right.
That's for sure. And so I hope as many people get to come down and see him and shake his hand. And it's not only a You Dizzy extravaganza. It's my brother. It's a You Dizzy Hazy Days extravaganza. I'm only turning 50. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Well,
You're only
Hazy,
50.
it's funny because
Jesus,
both
mate.
you and I and Anthony down here in the corner
Yeah.
are all born the same year.
Yeah, 69.
Right.
Best year ever.
So we're all brothers in that respect.
Yeah.
But Anthony's actually trying to figure out how he can come up. Really, Toy Man?
I'll tell you, Dizzy, if you're only 50, mate, everybody, do not live his lifestyle because there you're going to look at the age of 50.
Look at the state of them.
It's the water.
Well, I'm gonna be 43 this year. Can you believe that shit?
Mod, I said hello to you, Mod. You can come
Hello,
out.
Bobby. Hello. Everyone was talking. I didn't want to be rude.
Oh, it's all good.
Hello.
I was trying to introduce you before you went out to Hazy Days over here eating a pizza. And
Hello, I'm Hazy Days.
Funny looking guy.
Hi.
How are you?
He's still presenting me. I'm like Hollywood.
Yeah. Sorry.
Oh, you Daisy guy.
Sorry. I forgot. Operator error.
Yeah, he lost his 15 minutes thing.
Tina, you were supposed to say it earlier.
It's all good.
Hey,
Mod, that's
Susan.
cool. You got that package? Cool beans. Hey, Coach.
How are we today, Susan?
Squashing you for a bit.
Hey, Susan.
There we go. The echo is getting crazy with so many people in the room.
Yeah.
Sorry, buddy. You'll get my buddy Coast what's it, Coast Life 252 on the end here. He's let's just say he has some antiquated equipment or something that causes an echo. And we can put up with it when there's not a lot of people on panel, but once we get a few more people on here, the echo gets worse and worse.
Yep.
Yeah.
So it was time
Well,
to
one thing you're going to learn as you do more lives is the more people you got on the panel, the more problems you're going to have.
Oh yeah, without a doubt.
Oh yeah.
But we most of the people that come up here are experienced at being on lives, and I think that makes a big difference.
Yeah. Try not to overtalk on each other all the time. Yeah.
Right. We try to take a second and
Yeah. Well, that's one of the main issues about having so many people on a panel is when you get people trying to overtalk people. It's just a mess.
Yep.
It can be.
Yeah, especially when you're on the other end trying to listen and they're all cutting each other out.
Yeah. The other problem I've got is when you got an Englishman with a bad accent with a mouthful of pizza. He's just so hard to understand.
Who the fuck is English? I can't do English, man. I'm Welsh. I'm Welsh.
Yeah.
That's English.
Yeah, don't pick on too much. He'll sick Nick on you.
I know. Well, I'm just glad to be on a panel of people that are from Canada. You know, I love you Canadian fuckers.
He can't. The Canadian can't hear you.
I think
He's
the only
gone. Where's he gone?
Canadian is
Well,
Ron,
Gaffer,
right?
I'm talking to you.
Hey? Well, I'm not the only Canadian on here. There's Ron as well.
Canadian.
Hey.
Oh, hey, 23KC. Good to see you. Appreciate you coming over. I don't think I've seen
Hello,
you
everyone
here
in
before.
chat. I can't see chat right now, but hello.
That's all right, girl. We'll be all right.
Yeah.
Hello, beautiful.
But yeah, like I was trying to say earlier, Dizzy, Anthony's trying to find a way to get up here, and he may be staying in my camper. He's got the first dibs on it. So,
Anthony who?
Anthony, the guy down here in the corner. He's from Louisiana.
Awesome. Awesome.
And you should have your CD soon. I posted it about 3 or 4 days ago.
Yeah. I thought
Hello, Mrs. Redneck.
I got a package today. It looked just like yours. I thought it was it, and I was like, no, there's no way. And I opened it. I was like, damn.
23KC, we're doing pretty good, man. How you doing?
I'm the echo guy. I'm in timeout. Freaking right, man.
Who's the girl on the panel?
That's Lisa.
The lady with the round table.
Yeah, ladies at the round table. She does live streams normally, but she has a little issue with her PC right now or her laptop. So all she's got is her phone.
Yeah, we're working on it. I'm just waiting on the box right now. They're supposed to be
I
bringing.
got a new table. Now it's rectangle.
Nice.
Yeah, you know, inflation. You got to cut. You know.
Yeah, got to cut edges.
Yeah.
Hey, Salt Rooted outside outdoors. Good to see you. Thanks for coming over. Oh yeah, you guys rule. I'll see if I can upload a video of Buckshot meets Apple laptop. There you go. That'd be pretty good. Make sure you empty it into it. You know, like all 5 rounds.
That's my girl, my queen. Mod Squad comedy.
Yeah, Mod Squad and Lisa get along famously.
Mod Squad's just doing what he always does when there's a group of guys on the same panel as Lisa.
Yeah, he's marking the territory. He's marking the territory.
Right.
He's that guy that climbs up between the two cheeks and plants the flag. This is
they're
Jesus,
only
mate.
about 1,500 miles apart, maybe 2,000.
Mod, put it back in your pants, mate. She's safe.
Yeah. When we say viruses, we meant computer viruses. You know, you can't
Yes.
can't transmit the other ones yet. Give them time; they're working on it.
Sorry for the phone going off.
Hello.
Yeah, you're number 1 too, Mod.
Yeah, well, it was the wife. Her mother's not doing good. Took a turn for the
Oh,
worse. So.
I'm sorry to hear that.
Yeah, so she's gonna go to the hospital, find out what's going on.
Send her my love then.
Yeah, I will.
Coach, just use whatever you got. Slugs make nice big holes too. You just gotta use more. Just use more. Birdshot will be fun, you know. Whatever you got.
The more hollow the point, the bigger the hole.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
PG.
Yeah.
PG, Lisa.
It's like say Birdshot makes a beautiful video.
Right?
You got a big hole.
Oh. Did I just hear Nick pop in here?
I just heard somebody said they had a big hole.
Oh no! All right, you sounding like Nick for a second.
It was the other Welt Scout. Okay?
Right.
No,
Does that not sound like Nick?
Lisa tried not to say she's got a big hole.
Oh.
Hey, I don't. I mean,
Definitely covering her mouth.
You know better than to come on panel with me, Lisa.
I know, Gaffer.
The rest of the video, she's gonna be going, what the hell?
Yeah, I'm gonna be holding my face, biting my lip, freaking Gaffer.
Oh, don't be biting your lip on this panel, please.
You can do what Candy said yesterday. Wait till we get onto an adults only live stream, and I'm going to give you what for.
Yeah.
And when we
Yeah,
got there, she
yeah.
gave me nothing. Wait, come on. Where's your best shot? No, that's fine.
Yeah.
Oh, hey,
Bad,
the Irish
bad.
train guy. Hello, buddy. Didn't see you
Yeah.
flipping up there. Good to see you.
Hey,
Thanks.
Irish.
Right, I think I've seen you on just about all of these other guys' streams.
Yeah.
I've never seen that Irish train guy. Hi, how you doing? I'm you, David. I'd rather Slugs just because she talks a lot.
Now, look, we're gonna have to talk about 10% if you want that kind of shot.
That's too funny.
And make sure your premiums are paid.
Okay, hold on. I'm going to stick some links in the chat.
Boy, man.
Oh, why? Who you inviting up here now? I've been.
No, I'm not
the
inviting
chat.
anyone.
Yeah. Sorry.
He's going to be
Yeah,
putting the links in.
Yeah, sorry. I was
Yeah.
brain damage.
I mean, I'm watching Hazy eating, making me hungrier.
There's a link to Hazy Days channel, folks, if you want to go check him out. And
he's a good egg.
I'm not sure why any of you would really want to, but here's a link. Here's a link to Dizzy's channel as well.
Oh yeah, I'm not sure. Really
do that.
I think I bought both of them already.
Hey, Nicholas, how you doing, buddy?
Tell all your friends I've been on MTV. It's okay.
It's usually Anthony eating. I'm not used to this.
Hey, well, I told you, I got international brothers.
I used to be on the telly all the time, but then when they brought those slimline TVs out, they kept falling off. It was a fucking nightmare.
Yeah.
Well, you know better than that. You should have hung your legs over the edge.
You see the size of my leg?
Yeah, well.
No.
Pizza, and that was what was left.
I don't know what it is, Kate. I'm eating pizza. I don't want to know what was on yours.
Oh, man. Don't let him talk to you like that. Whack him in the head there.
I know. Throw something at him.
Oh, we get some more
Squirrel
riffraff.
acres when what? Oh god, a squirrel.
It's a squirrel. Say hi, squirrel.
Hey, squirrel.
Hi, squirrel.
Hello.
Hey there, Craig. How you
Say,
doing?
squirrel, say something in the chat so people can go visit you if they need to.
Yeah. How you doing, squirrel?
Yeah, Nick, we're just hanging out with the usual riffraff and a couple of guys that make guest appearances.
Yeah. And Hazy's quite willing to send people CDs if they slip him a few dollars in his your PayPal account, is it?
A PayPal account. If you do want to buy a CD, it's if you're outside the UK, it's £11. And that covers postage, and you also get a sticker, and I'll sign it if you want. If you're inside the UK, it's £9.
Yeah.
Which is $11. That's not bad for £11 rather. That's not bad for a CD around here. I mean, not bad at all. It worked out to just around $15.
And for those that don't know pounds, there's a little thing called Google. You can put 11 pounds to USD.
Well, you just go into his PayPal and it already has the
I
pound.
know it already does it.
Yeah, PayPal will convert it for you.
It's like,
well, I think it's value for money. It's the price of a couple of coffees,
Yeah, Nick, it's under $15. It's like 13 something or whatever. I rounded it off to 15 because all the money, all his profits basically are going to get his butt over here this summer.
Yeah.
So I threw a couple extra at him. I wish I could have sent more, but
Yeah, well, it's fine. Somebody gave me a massive donation to my channel yesterday, which was very, very nice.
Well, that's good, man. Anything that whatever it takes to get you over here. I know it. And you said you're bringing a wife and 2 kids.
Yeah, I don't want to, but I got to. You know, the part
Oh, I
of my
understand.
entourage.
You know,
You hear 'em? I don't want to, but I got to.
right.
Yeah.
You know,
We only want to see Kate and the kids anyway.
She sat next to me. You're gonna punch me upside the head now.
Yeah. Well, hey, I got the record button handy. I'm waiting.
he's got to bring the wife. Who's going to order the pizza for him?
Yeah.
Exactly.
Tina the maid.
I think so. Yeah. Where is he? He can get all kind of pizzas.
I can't wait. I'm gonna leave America probably about 5 stone heavier.
It's not getting the pizza; it's converting it to American dollars. He has trouble with.
Yeah.
Lady and Ken's at work right now, more than likely.
Yeah, just learn this. Don't let the pizza guy make change for you, okay?
Yeah, don't.
Yeah. No, they got the same problem in the UK. Take my word for it.
Well, listen, I just paid the pizza guy at the door. He had to give me change. He gave me less change than he should have and just walked off. And I was like, whoa, hang about. I would have given him a tip.
Yeah.
But he presumed I was going to give him a tip, you know?
Automatically took it out. Yeah.
So I made him go to the car and give me the rest of the money.
I had one do it, and I had a pretty good. I mean, it was like 10 pizzas and like 3 things of hot, chicken wings. And I already planned I was going to give him a $10 tip. Well, he kept $3.50 something shorted me, and then walked off. And I was like, well, hey, if you want $3 other than 10, have a good day. Put 10 in my pocket, and walked in the house.
Right.
No, see, well, I would have made him. I would have made I just did. Give me all my change back. If you're gonna, that's just cheeky.
Yeah.
The thing is, you guys in America, you're obliged, or you feel obliged to tip people, don't you?
No,
it's almost law.
Yeah.
Not really. I mean,
not really.
Depends on where you go. But there's a lot of things that
I
don't
do
get
it to all the cute waitresses. I'll tell you that.
I'm gonna tell you. I'll tell you the way I do it, and it solves a lot of problems. Like when I go to the steakhouse here, I usually put $20 or $30 on the table, and I let the waitress know that's your tip. And I said, for every time you screw up, I'm gonna take a little bit of it. If you screw up the whole night, you ain't getting shit. And I'm gonna tell you, your drink and rolls will never be empty.
and I'm Australian. We're too tight ass to give tips.
Yeah.
I should be a waitress.
Canada, we give tips on performance. You get good service, you get a good tip. Give you shitty service, guess what?
Exactly.
You're not going to get a good tip.
Exactly.
And a lot of things now, like when you go for a coffee in a drive-through, they just wave it on the phone, so they don't get their tip. Or you use your card, they don't get a tip.
Nope.
But if I got cash, I'll give them the change or whatever. But for the
if
most
the service required it,
yeah.
Or they added.
Well, I don't think you guys got minimum wage, have you?
We have minimum wage, and it's too high.
Yeah, way too
Over
high.
here, minimum wage where I am is $15.
Right, that's ridiculous.
You can get a job at McDonald's flipping freaking fries for $15.
Right. When you get a job as a Class B CDL driver, you'd be lucky to make $15.
No, I know. Fuck.
Well, what's wrong with them making good money?
Because it reduces the cost of everything else.
Yeah,
everything else goes up.
Because that $6 meal you got now is $12.
Right.
Yeah. Exactly. It's $14 an hour here in Canada.
And they can't even get it right.
Right.
Yeah, but listen, you've got to weigh it up. It's got to balance itself out.
It doesn't.
What would you rather do? Pay somebody $8 to cook you a $4 meal?
No.
Is that what you're saying?
Well, hey, I mean,
no, my idea of wage
is for people that are just learning how to work for a living.
Yeah.
You got to remember that. You got to remember.
Minimum
you
wage.
Remember, Hazy, this is in a culture that's been doing this for so long now. It's understandable to have no minimum wage. In Australia, we've had minimum wage of around about $18 for a long time.
Yeah.
It doesn't bother us to pay a little bit extra because we're just used to doing it.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, the price of living is going to go up. You can't blame it on minimum wage. That's if they're telling you, if somehow you're convinced that the reason the price of living is high is because of there's a minimum wage, then you're mistaken. That is not it.
It's not that days. It's here every time the minimum, like say, the minimum wage will go up 4%, and I mean usually right before they do it or right after the cost of living goes up 12.
Right.
Yeah, it's because the economy.
But it's not just due to that. It's because the fact that the dollar is hitting bottom. Because the dollar,
it's because the economy is fake as fuck, and they're printing money that don't exist.
Exactly.
And they've got to keep sticking an interest rate on it. Because when you lend money, when there's a certain amount of money, and then it's lent with a massive interest rate on around the world, it means realistically there's not enough money to pay back that interest rate. So they've got to print more money to pay back. It's false money.
Right.
So that's why
every time they go up with minimum wage, that adds to it.
No, they're just making no. They're making minimum wage sound like the reason.
I'll have a question.
The bankers are getting massive bonuses.
Oh, we know that.
For nothing. They're printing their own money. And then they're charging stupid interest rates on lending money out.
Yeah,
it cannot be paid back. It's impossible.
That's why we bitch about it, because every time.
Let me explain. Listen. Let me explain it in the most simple way.
Yeah.
Imagine there's 4 of us living in a house.
Yeah.
We've all got $1,000 each. We don't leave the house, but we've got stuff in the house. We've all got $1,000 each. I lend one of you $500, but I charge you 20% interest.
Yeah.
On that.
Oh yeah.
You've got to pay it back. And then we start lending each other money and sticking interest rates on it. There's only $4,000 in the house.
Yeah.
It cannot be paid back. It's impossible. As soon as you start putting interest on something, there's only a certain amount. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Then they start printing money, and it's just a big, massive mess. And that's why eventually it all collapses and it'll all go to shit.
Well, yeah, it's meant that way, because in 1913, when they passed that Federal Reserve crap, that's what it was all designed to do, collapse.
Yeah, which is what it'll do.
Yeah.
The problem we have here in Australia is people go on about minimum wages costing us, the cost of electricity is going up because of this, that, and everything else. And if we didn't have minimum wage, but hold on, 90% of the electricity generated in South Australia is from solar. They don't have to frigging do anything. Once they've put the array up, the sun does the rest of the work. So where the frig's the minimum wage going into it? And how come our electricity bills are still going up and up and up and up? Because it's not.
They just want to blame something else other than the truth.
When hydros are doing their power, you have a delivery charge. Well, I didn't see a truck coming up and delivering, but they got to deliver it down the line, so you get that charge, delivery charge, maintenance charges.
Yep.
For all the lines.
Isn't it amazing? If you turn your electricity off at the bloody power board at your house, you still get charged delivery. Well, I didn't get it, so how can you charge me delivery?
Yeah, you still get charged.
You get charged rental of the meter that you're using.
Yeah, if that meter's on your base, they can charge you that fee.
It's rental,
but here's the silly thing in Australia. That meter you're getting charged rent for, you actually paid the cost of the meter when you installed it. So you actually own the meter, yet you're paying rent on it.
Yep. Yep. That's the way it is here. When you first have electricity put in a new place, it's $650 charge, and then you pay $32 a month to have that meter sitting on your pup.
Yeah, so you own the meter, and then you have the right. You pay them for the right to actually have it sitting on your property.
Yep. But the people allow them to do it. That's the thing.
The bottom line is
they'll take your meter.
Well, you can't get everybody to stand together. That's the whole problem, because not one person refuses to pay it. If everybody refuses to pay it, what are they going to do? Stick you all, shut it off everywhere? Because no, they'll lose money.
Yeah, well,
they would cut it off because they're going to lose money. If no one's paying them, they've lost money.
I know, but that's what I'm saying. But the reason they won't stop all those extra charges because we won't even stand together, more or less, fight them.
Yeah, it's a lot more complicated than that. It's impossible to change. It's impossible to change the system that we're living. It's literally, it's impossible. It's so complex.
It would have to go off grid.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's actually against the law in South Australia to go off grid.
Yep.
It would be apocalyptic if the only way to do it, it would literally be like going back in caveman times. Everything would have to stop and we'd start again, you know?
Yeah.
And nobody wants that. I mean, it would have to be chaos first before
Yeah.
it becomes.
I couldn't have caveman times. I didn't have pizza back then.
I know. How would I upload with no internet?
Yeah.
But yeah, it's crazy. I just
Which
realized.
reminds me,
Hazy,
how's your latest build going?
RWC looks the spit of Jerry Springer.
He has that all the time too.
Yeah, I get that all the time.
And then
Yeah.
there's another guy. There's a guy in here.
Don't mind me if I scratch my nose.
Did somebody just ask me a question?
Yeah. How's your build going?
I haven't done anything today. I've been a bit busy today, but it's coming along okay. I've never done a build like this before, so everything I'm doing is brand new to me. It's going to be. I think it's going to be pretty cool when it's finished.
Yeah, I noticed that in your last live stream.
So Gaffer, you can make a pizza over a fire.
Did you see me? Did you see me nick the fretboard with the router?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a big fuck up. But I've fixed it. I've glued it. I chiseled the piece out and glued a piece in. So I just got to it'll be okay. It's a scar.
It's one off now.
That's called what do they call that? Patina.
Yeah, it was always going to be a one-off. All my guitars are unique. They're all one of a kind.
Yeah.
And this is the fifth one I've ever built. But I normally use cigar boxes, but this one's a wooden chopping board.
Yeah. I was just when I first saw you starting to do it, I thought, interesting, 2 wooden chopping boards.
Yeah,
that's an interesting way of doing it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I've been quietly watching while you've been sitting there yammering on and doing it.
Yeah. So hopefully I'll be able to do a bit more tomorrow. I normally get them done in about 30 hours. So, but this one's a little bit different, so it might take a little longer. And this one it's going to be different because I'm literally going to build the guitar pickups too.
Yeah. Thanks, Donna. I saw you.
Yeah.
Appreciate it.
I had a reminder. PG.
Good to see you. Hey, Candy. Good to see you back.
That's right, Donna. Anthony will smack you later.
Oh, and Mrs. Redneck, sorry I didn't say hello when you came in. Joseph Grohl, hey, buddy.
Hey, Joseph. Oh, Candy popped in here? Yeah, she did.
Yeah, Candy popped back in. She's going to the shower or whatever, or got in the shower.
Yeah.
Just got out of the shower.
Oh, out of the shower. All right, yeah.
Right?
Huh?
That's the best part.
Right?
Yeah. The problem is they never get out of the shower and then come on panel and say how you going.
No.
Yeah. Would you like to be a loofah, eh, Gaffer?
As my dad used to say, only if that bottle of shampoo could tell stories, huh?
So Dizzy,
Might be in trouble.
what do you got planned for the party besides the party?
All kinds of stuff.
Hey, Joseph.
There's a ton of shit going on. Like there's cookout going on. There's gonna be a DJ there. I got all kinds of things for the kids to ride in the building, out of the building, whatever. You know, we're probably gonna build something. The last time the guys got together, we built a thing with no steering and no brakes to ride around, and where we were nuts riding around on it. It was a quad with no front end, and we welded a little shop stool to the front of it. And we held the throttle in our hand and just sat on it. Yeah, but I mean, I got all kinds of things that I can throw together before the party. I have like a go-kart that's just a bicycle, a pedal go-kart. I just got to get a tube for the tire. A couple things. I got a go-kart that I just got to redo the engine and put it back on. I just made a seat for. I got that a little Baja mini bike that people can ride. You know, we're gonna do. There's all kinds of things gonna go on, and there'll be tons of people that. You know,
the idea of this gathering is not to put all the pressure on Dizzy, because we're all part of it. So we've all got to think of stuff to do. You know, everyone who turns up we're all responsible of making each other have a fun time.
Yeah. Well, somebody's got to ride the pedal power spit.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, that's Dizzy.
We rode it last time. I can't remember who it was. It was Musty One, I think, was on it and popped a tire. It's a bicycle go-kart, and we were riding shit so hard he popped the tire on it. You know, so there's fun to be had. Like, I mean, if it rains, I have a big inside part of the building that's mutual for all the tenants, but I can use it. The landlord there is wonderful. We can have the music as loud as we want. Last year we had fireworks going off, and the DJ. You guys, if you're into this, Worcester had a cold storage fire years ago, and we lost 6 firefighters. Well, one of their family members is the DJ at the, you know, and it's at my fire museum, and so it's it's just a cool thing, and everybody like gets together and does a part. If you look at, you can go back. It was we had videos of it last year and stuff, and it was really fun. A lot of people showed up. Although this year, a lot of people have told me they want to throw Hazy in the pond. He may want to bring a floaty or two. Also, like,
I'll tell the truth. All those emails came from Hazy.
Listen, I think that's why people are banding together and trying to get me a freaking plane ticket over there, so they can abuse me.
Yeah.
Well, I saw HO Motorsports did a video about his travel route.
Yeah.
To
be honest, I'm letting kind of the cat out of the bag, but Saturday on my live show, I think I'm going to have Anthony right fucking here.
Yeah. Oh, yeah?
Yeah, and he's from Long Island, New York, coming up here to Dizzy's house. He told me, he texted me, what's your address?
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
So,
well,
I'm guessing he's coming.
Yeah, he's been great as well. I think my music have touched him quite a lot.
Yeah, absolutely. And VW,
I think it's helped him through some tough times, and that to me is just fucking incredible. I started off when I started selling this album. Obviously, like friends were buying it first, so it was fine, you know. But now I've sold 46 copies, I think. So most of them I don't even know. I don't even know the people that are buying them now, you know.
That's cool.
And these people are sticking up videos on YouTube, and I'm getting tagged on Twitter and things. Like, I'm not getting tagged, but I'm going on Twitter and they're hashtagging Hazy Days in these videos. So I'm clicking on them, and it's people all around the world. It's mind blowing for me because they're so happy to have my CD. It's fucking blowing my mind.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
It's blowing my mind. I've been writing songs for 20 years. I've never been in a situation where I could actually put out my own album, but at the moment, I'm fortunate enough to be in that position where I can do it all myself. You know.
Yeah.
Right. Technology's come a long way.
Yeah.
Well, Jimmy, I mean, look at Chris Stapleton. He wrote songs for how many years for other people, and his wife told him, "You need to sing your own songs." And look at him now. Yeah.
Well, I wrote the songs, I recorded the songs, I played all the instruments, I burnt the CDs, I done all the artwork, I cut all the bits out, I assembled everything, I hand delivered every single one to the post office. You know,
I watched all of it.
Yeah.
I literally haven't had one bit of help from anybody, not one bit, not even my wife.
Yeah.
It's just me. I've done everything.
Yeah.
You know, I've answered all the emails. I've done absolutely everything. And I'm so pleased with myself. You know, it's like a massive achievement for me.
Yeah,
massive achievement. So,
well done,
so
mate.
the fact that people are opening them live on camera and they're over the moon, is just blowing my mind.
Yeah.
You know?
No, well done. I've
had
had the
fun doing
opportunity to hear your CD through Jimmy playing it. I think it's fine effort.
Yeah, well, there are my CDs in Australia. So if you walk around long enough, I'm sure you'll hear somebody playing it.
Yeah. Yeah, that's the problem. I'd have to walk around first.
Just
Yeah,
apparently, just walk down by the Billabong.
Which one?
Yeah, I think say
The
which
one the one that's playing Hazy Days' that new album.
Oh, mate, you got to be
Yeah,
surprised.
but
How many
I've managed to I've managed to sell it in 6 different countries around the world. It's unbelievable, you know.
Yeah, it'll get more.
Yeah.
Yeah, I hope so. But I mean, 20 years ago when I first started writing songs, you'd never think you could do that on your own, you know.
Yeah, I know, but then there wasn't YouTube, really, was there?
Well, there wasn't YouTube, no.
Yeah, it wasn't YouTube.
And that's given you the opportunity to let everyone see you and get a better audience.
Oh,
Yeah.
YouTube's opened the doors for a lot of people. Yeah.
Yeah.
And not only that, there's always a good community on YouTube that can just like point everybody in the right direction. You know what I mean?
Right. Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
YouTube's
One
unbelievable.
person hears
I
it,
mean,
they say, "Oh, have you heard this guy? Go to his channel and listen to this guy," and blah blah and everything.
yeah, because generally the people you're talking to are you're like-minded people, you know. So, but I know that YouTube is helping a lot of people with a lot of struggles, you know, like anxiety, depression, and a lot of things.
Yep.
YouTube, because you know you haven't got to leave your house. You're in a community of people, like-minded people, without leaving your house. You know.
Yep.
Especially
And someone who can understand what you're going through and how you're feeling is the thing that makes YouTube so interesting.
Yep.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And I think that's why people relate to my music so much, is because I've suffered with depression and anxieties all my life, you know. And when I write a song, I'm generally in a pretty like dark place at the time of writing it, you know. It's sort of
All
like,
right, well, we'll go with that. I thought it was because it sounded fucking good, but sorry about the F word, but I thought that's why your music was doing so well with everyone. But hey, if it's because you're depressed, that's fine, mate. We'll go with that.
no, I think it's a bit of both, you know. But I think it's because I literally spill my heart out in my lyrics, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I think people, like in certain circumstances, you know, it fits in what's going on with them, and they're
Well,
like they can relate to it.
Yeah,
they can relate. And most people,
sounding good is just a bonus.
Music is. You like to
sounding
hear,
good is just a bonus, yeah.
that's what music is. It's something you can relate to, and people listen to music that they like, and they
Yeah. I mean, my most popular song is "Whispers in My Soul," which I wrote after my dad died. You know.
Yeah, but you know what makes it a little bit easier for everybody to accept your songs as something they'd be interested in, though, Hazy.
What's
the
that?
fact that you have a YouTube channel and they can see who's doing the music and what he's like.
Uh-huh.
Whereas people who've got music on the radios and in those CDs and everything else, what you see is what they need you to see to promote their music.
Right.
Write songs, play songs, everybody hears it, and then afterwards they can see who you are. There's a person who's got his own YouTube channel just doing what he does, and people relate to that as well.
Yeah, and that's why
I know you as a human being.
Yeah, exactly, and that's why I do my Sunday night live show every week. I mean, I've been doing it for a year. I haven't missed one Sunday. It's because it gives people a chance to come in, just sit and watch us, comment in the chat, you know, get involved or whatever. Because I'm just myself. This is me, you know.
Damn, and I was thinking you just wanted to get pissed.
Well, that is part of it. like I said, I'm just being myself. But I think people enjoy that part of it, you know.
Yeah, it's people can connect with you because they can see who you are, not just your music. If you know what I mean.
Yeah. Sorry, what did you say then? Where can everybody get your CD? Basically, you go onto my channel. If you go to the about part of my channel, there's a PayPal link. Okay. and it's £11 if you're outside the UK. It's £9 if you're in the UK. And when you stick the money on, there's a part of PayPal where it says note. You can write a little message, and you just stick your address and your name, and it'll be posted.
So you want a CD?
Right. Yeah.
I mean,
the next day.
That's the minimum cost for the CD. If you'd like to give him a little bit more because you think he deserves it because of that look at that beautiful, handsome, smiling face, slip him a little bit more. He won't say no.
Right.
Yeah.
And if you want to see it over here.
Well, I will say that every penny that comes into my channel this year is going towards me and my family having a. It's basically it's a trip of a lifetime, and we're going to go to America and go and visit you, Dizzy, and go and see some sites in New York. You know, it's like it's a dream of all of ours, mine, my sons, and my wife's. So it's
Oh, it's too bad you didn't want to see Boston and be a little easier.
Yeah, exactly. And I mean, if my music and my guitar making skills can achieve that dream, then I'm lucky, you know.
Right. Yeah. Well, we're here to help you out, man. You know?
Yeah, and I appreciate.
I enjoy the music, you know.
Yeah. Well, I appreciate everybody that bought a CD. I mean, really, you don't even understand how much it means to me. Like,
you know. Yeah, I enjoy the music. I enjoy your live shows, and you know I can give a little back because you were one of the ones. You and Dizzy helped me get this whole live thing going. You know.
Yeah.
So me and Dizzy helped a lot of people get their lives up and running.
Right.
You got to admit though, Hazy, it really feels good to be appreciated, doesn't it, mate?
It does. It does really.
Hell of a feeling.
Yeah. Well, like I said, YouTube have given me. A new lease of life almost. You know, I've been in some dark places, as all of us are. Have at some point, I'm sure. You know, and I'm pretty certain I'll go back to those dark places in the future. You know, but what I do know is that when I am in a dark place, it don't last forever because I've been there before.
Yeah, as long as you remember that the darkness doesn't last.
Yeah.
Yeah, I must admit, YouTube's helped me get through a few bad patches recently.
Yeah, I don't think there's anyone I've met on YouTube that puts themselves forward like we do that haven't been in that place. You know?
Yeah.
And,
I definitely heard it from a lot of the people that I follow, that's for sure.
Yeah. I've heard it from everybody, to be honest. Everybody.
That's why I started YouTube.
Well, yeah, you were one of the first ones I heard that about, you know.
Yeah.
And you know a few other, and then I heard it from a few others, and it dawned on after this became Jimmy C and Friends instead of just Jimmy C. It was like, wow, man, this thing blew up, and I love doing it. I have a great time doing it, and it gives me something to look forward to doing. You know,
and that's why I like to talk about it as well, because a lot of people, there's a stigmatism about mental health and depression and anxieties, and people don't like to talk about their own things because they feel it's a weakness and people will judge them. But the more people that are open about that type of thing, it's going to be a lot easier for other people to open up, because until you're willing to open up and accept your issues, you'll never fix them. You know, you'll never fix them. You just go through life battling because you're basically battling yourself. You know, in your own.
I don't think fixing them is really the aim of most people. I think it's learning how to live and accept them. That's the thing. I think that's the goal that everyone has to start aiming for. Trying to fix them is probably always going to be something that stress the crap out of you. But if you can find a way to accept it each day and get over each individual one, it makes it a little bit easier.
You're right there.
That's one of the reasons I like the sound of your music, because when you've got that feeling yourself and you're listening to your music, you seem to understand that you're not the only one that feels that way today, or so forth and so on. And it allows you to get through and saying, well, maybe it's not as bad as I think it is, because I'm not the only one.
Yeah. And for me, that's an incredible feeling that my dark days give people hope, you know?
I just hope it helps them get through their days.
Yeah. Because people send me messages regular telling me that my music helps them through the day, you know?
There's nothing worse than feeling alone when you feel like shit.
I think this is what's good about YouTube is like he was saying is a lot of those artists out there, you can't message them and tell them what their music did for you.
Most,
You know what I mean?
most of them won't even give you the time of the day.
Right. Where Hazy, right, you'll never get the time of the day. Where Hazy, he actually responds to you, and you can go watch him on his live show. You know, you can watch him build with his guitars, and I think people can relate to that more. And
I'm sorry, Dizzy. Hazy responding to you, and sometimes that's not a good thing. He don't pull no punches.
It depends what type of mood I'm in.
Hey, Gaffer, can you put Hazy's link in the chat again, please?
Yeah, sure, man.
I've been there every one of his live shows. I invented it, and he's doing a wonderful job.
The one thing I do like about Darren is if he's gonna tell you what he thinks, you're gonna know he thinks what he says.
Yeah.
When he said it.
Rod, it wasn't 2 hours ago. It was a little while ago. But it's funny. I just refreshed the chat because it said I was on for like 35 minutes, and now it says 90 minutes. So I was like, go
33 thumbs up.
Hey, not too shabby for
Donna,
me, you know.
Anthony, can you get Donna to show us the show?
Oh.
She said she finished it.
I see it right
there. Well, you missed the end of the live stream last night. I was wearing it.
Right. Yeah.
Were you wearing a wig as well?
If you look at last night,
2 hours ago.
Yeah, last night's green room. There's some pretty comical pictures. Oh,
yeah, I like that.
Let me present Anthony for a second there. Yeah. There you go. Yeah, that's Donna. Donna made that, and she sits behind Anthony.
Yeah.
She's his loving wife.
You did well, Donna. It goes with his eyes and his grey hair quite well.
Felt like 2 hours. Really, Hot Rod? Well, you must not have been here because we was having a good time, dude.
Oh, good on you, Anthony. I like that look.
you know how time flies when you're having fun.
I think that show makes his nose stand out.
Yeah. But he wanted to see it.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah. Oh.
It's amazing what you can do with 2 sticks and some string.
Yeah, a whole lot of patience too.
Mm-hmm. That's a different way to put it. 2 sticks and some string.
Well, that's pretty much all it is.
Be surprised. Y'all see what my neighbor can do with a shovel and 4 strings. Yeah.
What? Yeah.
He just made a 4-string guitar out of a shovel.
Oh, there you go.
I've been thinking about making one out of a shovel.
Yeah. I think it's cool as hell myself.
There's a guy called Justin Johnson. I don't know if any of you ever seen him, but he plays cigar box guitars and stuff.
Yeah.
He's amazing. He's unbelievable. But he brought his own brand out. It's a shovel. It's a 4-string shovel.
Yeah.
And he played the Ace of Spades on a shovel. Unbelievable.
Yep. Yeah.
Making tracks is in the house.
Oh, you beat me to it.
Hey, making tracks?
But I can see.
Fellow Australian.
I can show you right now how much YouTube helped me. Look, I don't even have to wear my helmet no more. I don't have to wear my helmet.
He sometimes still do just for comfort.
Yeah.
Wow. We're having a good day making tracks. How are you doing? I think you know all the people up here, except maybe Toy Man and Squirrely.
Yeah.
Squirrely's the quiet guy in the corner. He's the one you got to worry about.
Yeah.
Making tracks is cool. His videos are awesome.
If
you're into enduro bike racing and motorbikes off road, go check his channel out.
Proper wheelies.
You're right.
Listen, he does some proper enduro. No, none of this bullshit. He goes out off like in the wilderness proper.
Did you watch his last video? He him and his buddy were having a heck of a time climbing the side of a hill.
Yeah.
Jumped it a half a dozen times trying to get his butt up there.
Yeah.
Oi,
always
oi,
watch,
oi, oi, oi. Where do you mean proper enduro? I walk down to the bloody local store. That takes me a lot of effort. There's an endurance and a half. All right?
Oh my god. How many wheelies did you pop on the way?
All right, we're still working on that one. All right, I'll get the next time. All right.
It's all good,
Yeah.
making tracks, all good.
I always watch. I watch a lot of people's videos on my TV late at night, so I can't comment, but I am watching them. You know.
Yeah.
It's hard to do it on the TV. You can do it, but it's a pain in the butt.
Yeah.
Hey, Paul B, you should check out Making
You
Tracks.
have to wash it off in the morning.
Yeah, write it on with a marker. Kate's not very happy when she wakes up and got to scrub it off.
I just wish I could get the wife to start watching some of my subs on the TV instead of adding her own to my channel.
Yeah.
Right. Anyway, guys, listen. It's 12:15 here. I'm getting a little tired, so I'm going to head off. Bid you farewell.
Thanks for coming,
Appreciate
mate.
it.
Have a great show. Nice to speak to you all, and I'll see you soon.
All right. Later,
Peace
Aiden.
out, brother.
Peace out, and everybody in the chat. Peace out.
We'll see you Saturday at least.
See you on Dizzy's and then Sunday on mine.
Yep.
Right.
Peace.
Leave now, will you?
No, you hanging.
Oh, come on.
It's my show, man.
You hanging. No, you hanging.
It was too funny. The first time he was on, he was trying to close out my show for me. I'm like, hey, man.
Listen, we've helped so many people do live shows and they don't get it, like how to end the show, where me and him were left at the end of their show and they're gone. So it happened so many times. Me and him got horse heads, and every time we put the horse heads on to start horsing around on their channel. I enjoy helping people like get started, and so does Hazy, because everybody has a hard time when they first start to do it, and I think people who know how to do it and are able to should help them, help them get started. The more people that are out here, the more people that there are to watch us, so
Dizzy. That's how mankind got to through the ages. The older and the more experienced helped the younger and the inexperienced.
Yeah.
Greed killed that idea.
Yeah.
Yep. That's how we used to do it. You used to teach the young bucks how to hunt and fish and do stuff and so forth, and that's how the next generation got through. And we should still be doing it. But no, it's all about the mighty dollar these days.
Yeah. Well, the kids aren't the same either.
No, because they were brought up thinking that money is everything.
Yeah.
They were handed a lot of things.
I mean, I remember when I was a kid, my dad used to say, I used to say to my dad, "Oh, I want this toy." He said, "Here's a stick. Go play with yourself."
Well, my father always told me if I wanted something, I got to earn it, and he'd find something that was really hard for me to do to make sure I earned it.
Yeah.
No, never ever had to earn anything when I was a kid. My old man said, "You want it? Go learn how to make it."
I was probably 10 years old when I started doing chores around the house that were real manual labor type things. Digging holes, trimming trees, pushing the grass, cutting the grass. Heck, I think I was a fairly decent carpenter by the time I was 12.
Yeah.
Why? Because I had to help him with all the projects and whatever, and cleaning the car, everything. Oil, changing the oil. That we did all that stuff.
Yep.
Yeah. By the time I was the age of 10, I knew where every grease nipple on every earth moving equipment in my dad's company was.
Yep.
Right. Exactly. And I was the same way. I mean, we didn't.
What are you talking about? I'm out in the field at 9-10-year-old driving some of those equipment.
Right. And know how to run it and maintain it.
Making Tractor was 12 years old. His first paid job.
Yeah.
Right.
Oh no, I was never paid. That's just said that what I had to do each week.
I live in the city, and I didn't have a dad, so I started real young. I was carrying old ladies' groceries from the supermarket.
Right. Anything to make a buck, right?
10 years old. Listen, at 9 years old, I made this Halloween costume. It was an upside down clown. And I went to the store up the street, and every day after school, I put the costume on with a sign on it and would walk up and down for $7 an hour.
Yeah.
I was 9 years old. I was like, fucking right, I'm making money.
Right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Well, welcome aboard. Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah, that was one of the things, being a mover for as long as I was. Every summer we'd get a new pile of kids come in for work,
Yeah.
And it got to be I'd ask them a question, the one question: did your father make you earn any money around the house, or were you handed everything? Did he make you work? And the ones that said yeah were the ones that actually made it all summer.
Yeah. Yeah.
The other ones, you might get 2 weeks out of them.
If you're lucky. Yeah.
Joseph won $25.
There you go, on a $3 scratchy. Nice. Right? You can get a bottle and play again.
It's like right before I retired, I remember hiring kids at $20 an hour, and I was lucky to get 4 days out of them.
Right? Making tracks with delivering delivering papers on his bike.
Yeah, we all did that. We all did that. Doing the paper route, man.
Yeah, I did that.
Nowadays, Anthony, that'd be
anybody that called in, I'd do their route.
Yeah.
And nowadays, Anthony, that'd be classed as child labor.
Yeah.
Now it's all adults do it, and they do it from their car. It's not.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. Don't even get me started on that.
Oh. Yeah, they won't even give it to a kid because, like Gaffa said that. That's child slavery.
Yeah, right.
Exactly.
Hey, man, 10 cents a paper was good money back then.
Yeah.
Hey, when I was a kid, we used to sell the paper on the side of the road and wait for the traffic to go by, and someone said, "Yeah, I'll have paper," and you just go over, give it to them in their car.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, that's like when I retired. The lady at the Social Security office, she was looking at my deal. She says, "Hang on, when was you born?" And I told her. She says, "Well, you've been paying taxes since you was 13 years old." I said, "Yeah, I had a job." "Oh, that's cruel." And I'm like, "Why?"
Right. Nothing cruel about it.
I'm fully invested, and I'm not even 50. Why would that be cruel?
It's not only that. Why is it cruel? You weren't forced to work.
No, I worked because I wanted to. Yeah.
I was 14 when I started.
Yeah.
I lied and said I was 16.
Yeah.
Just to get the job.
Well, we didn't have all that. Well, you're under 16. You can only work so many hours a day. I worked as many hours I wanted to. Yeah. Yeah, I made back when I was 14, 15, I made better checks than most of the adults did because I'd work first shift, second shift.
Oh, yeah. When I was a young man, I'd chase every buck I could.
Yep.
Yeah. The problem over here in the city is nobody wants to do anything. So as soon as you show you want to do something, everybody's calling you. They're like, "Oh, you liked it?" And I just fucking melted right in. And I was like, "Yep, yeah, I like to do that. I'll fix this. I'll fix that. Yeah."
My biggest pet peeve is the people that come say, "You're making us look bad." No, you are making you look bad. Yeah. Just because I do my job, I get paid for it, doesn't mean I'm making you look bad.
Right. My job's safe. Yours ain't.
No.
You can go and see in my last video how I do. I fucking snowblowed the whole neighborhood. Like 10 cars, 7 houses.
Right. Yeah. Like I said, man, better you than me. My back was hurting just watching you.
Yeah.
As the other thing I used to say to people, mate, if I'm making you look bad, what are you going to do about it?
Yeah.
Right.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Well, this is, for me, I don't know. I do it to keep going. But a lot of people around here don't do half what I do. And I'm handicapped. I can't work. They call me a liability.
Right. Exactly. I'm the same way.
They're like, "Oh, no.
Anthony's in the same boat.
Yeah. But
I
I do so much in a day, helping others, doing whatever I can. I just fixed the firefighter photographer's snowblower today. I put a trailer hitch on my son's car, and I don't have to do nothing. I could sit here and fucking fool around all day,
Yeah, but that's no fun.
I just can't, I got to go out. I got to go do something, I don't even.
It's not in your genetics to sit on your butt.
I don't even know why I have this museum and shit. I have an office in my. I don't. What do I need an office for? I'm not even doing it then.
Jimmy.
What's up?
Jimmy, 15 minutes.
15 minutes. Oh yeah, we're getting there. We're getting there. I like to keep them to 2 hours.
Wait for the.
Yeah, you got to let the children go to sleep.
Right. And I get to go make the wife happy for a little bit before I get back in here, which is key to life,
Oh, yeah. Happy wife, happy life.
Right. My father told me that a long time ago. He says, nobody's happy if mama ain't happy. So
that's right.
You got to keep mommy happy.
And I do what I can to get mine upset.
Well,
No, you don't do nothing you can. It just seems to happen that way.
Yeah, I know.
That part just comes natural.
Oh,
it's
yeah.
how to be happy that you have to work at.
I have to heard Squirrel over here. I haven't even heard him. Does he even talk?
Who? Oh, Squirrely Aiken? With the nuts coming together.
Man.
I have not heard it.
I could tell you some stuff about working in a union shop that, holy Christ, if you go to help somebody that does a different job than you do, all hell will break loose.
Yeah,
they will file a grievance against you, and it's like, that's the end of the world. You help somebody do their job, and you're not authorized. I'm like, give me a break.
I was in the brick mason union once upon a time, and I was only an apprentice, and me and one of the laborers were just picking up after work. It's after the day, it's his job, but I can't stand there and watch him do it. I already finished my meth, so I'm rolling up some electric cords, right? And the laborer's Stewart comes over and reads me the riot act. I'm like, whatever, guy, just trying to keep busy. Yeah, but you're stealing his work. Like, we all getting paid the same, dude. We all want out of here. He's like, no, you can't be doing that.
When I first started working for the post office, I picked up a piece of paper that was on the floor. Again, holy hell. No, you throw that paper back down. We have somebody that goes around and picks that crap up. I said, it's a hazard. Jesus.
What am I watching? What's up, Dave the producer?
Yeah, Dave. I was just writing in the chat, but hey, how you doing, buddy? And who's the other guy? Gucci guy.
Hey.
I don't think I've seen Gucci guy before. Hello. How you doing?
David.
What are you watching? Yeah.
Who rattled your chain?
Jimmy's being friends.
Yeah, you're watching, and these are my friends up on panel, and there's a few of them in the chat over there. We just hang out and talk about whatever. It's a little bit like I don't know, guess who or guess what. And
we just dribble shit.
There's never any real topic except for whatever comes about.
I better say hi to Dave, or else he'll never let me live it down. So hi, Dave.
Dave, I don't know. Dave, you Dizzy? Do you know Dave the producer?
No, I do not. Natalie, hi, Paul B.
Yep, Paul B is my buddy. He's my IT guy. Natalie, I believe she's from your side of the world. YouTube.
Never seen her.
No.
Right. That's me.
Well, good. How'd you come here? Tell me how'd you find us? I'm not used to strangers popping in here so much. But you're all welcome.
I'm not wearing my helmet. I'm just not wearing it.
I was going to say, you can tell us even if you hit the wrong button.
There we go, man.
Okay, Gucci guy told Natalie to join. Appreciate it, buddy.
Yeah.
we just come over here and have a blast, and
You know,
we're wrapping it up a little
Squirrely,
bit now.
I'm going to pinch your name for one of my live streams one day.
Squirrely Acres, where the nuts come together.
Yeah, I'm just going to put on my live stream where the nuts come together.
Oh man, right? Gucci guy. How liked and sub. Thank you. Appreciate that very much. Appreciate it. Oh man, that's awesome. I love getting new friends.
No, Hazy's not here making tracks. He went to bed.
Yeah, we kept him up too late. He was here though.
One too many pizza slices. He couldn't handle it.
Yeah.
I've met a lot of people on YouTube, but Hazy Days is one of the truest dudes you'll ever meet. He's a really down to earth, good guy. I see him on a daily basis. And he's a great guy. I've watched him make those CDs. I've watched him make the lineup and pick and choose which songs were going on there. And I've watched him build this guitar I got and was totally touched. And I never even wanted to win it because I didn't want him to raffle it off because it's priceless. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And when I won, I freaked out. I was like, "Oh my god!"
Just think about it this way, Dizzy. If he becomes famous on his music, you've got memorabilia. It's worth money.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Something to hand down to your kids when you kick the bucket, mate.
Yeah, but it's priceless now. I'm surprised he leaves it kicking around like he does. It ain't mounted on the wall yet.
Just like this, I haven't even played it because this is the first. This is the first one he's ever made.
Oh, nice. Now you got to get another one off him.
Yeah. I got to get another one.
Hey.
And the only one he didn't sign.
Hey, Charlie, how you doing? Thanks for coming over, saying hello. Appreciate it.
Yep.
I'm sure I know you know most of my friends already. I don't think I've seen you over on Dizzy's channel.
Oh, he's in the chat. Oh, he heard me talking about him. Uh-oh.
No, he mustn't have heard everything, mate, or he'd be back in here real quick.
Oh, he's still here? Oh, hold on a second, guys.
Right there?
You're not going to get mad if I hang out here for a little while longer? We're almost over.
You're in trouble, mate. Shut it down.
All right, we got a couple minutes, but we can finish up here. Yeah. Not a big deal. Actually, maybe I should. It's close enough to 2 hours.
Yeah.
we want me out of the hot seat.
Jimmy, we want to see you tomorrow, okay?
Yeah. I'll see the regular cronies tonight. I don't know. You'll probably go live tonight, right, Anthony?
Yeah, probably so.
Thanks for coming, folks. We don't want to see the bloodshed. Please leave now. Head out the door, single file, quietly, no rush.
Oh, it's all right.
Go crowd
Yeah, I'm gonna. Thanks for coming over, Faith. Good seeing you. Making tracks. Dave.
Catch everybody later. Have a good night.
Whoever, Hazy. Who the heck else? Paul. We'll catch you later. Gucci guy. Much appreciated.
Thanks for coming in, Hazy.
There was a girl here. What was the name? Hazel or
Hazel.
Where the heck she go?
Hazel. Oh no, I'm sorry.
Where'd she go? I know she was in here.
Yeah. All right. Later.
Oh, well.
All right.
It was Natalie. Natalie, thanks for coming over. Appreciate it, guys. Love you all. We'll catch you tomorrow.